Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a reading today, and this one is called Blast from the Past. I'm back. What happens next? So what prompted this particular idea for this reading today is a question that I posted, I think it was last week. And basically it was, what would you do if that one person that you've always wanted to reach out to you actually did? What would you say? What would you do? And I actually had a lot of people that said, hey, do a reading on this topic. So that's what brings me to this reading here today. So just take what resonates for you guys, and get rid of anything that doesn't. We're obviously dealing with a situation where you and this person have not spoken or seen each other in a while, and we're just going to see what they're thinking about you right now, what the situation is, and when they eventually do pop back into your life, what are they going to say and what's going to happen. So we're going to do some of this reading here on the channel, and then we're going to take this over into the extended. So I'll put that link down below where you guys can access that video, as well as all the decks I'll be using here today. Today's organite is called the Vulnerability Skull, created by Michelle from Bell's Wing and Bell. The reason that I selected this particular skull is because it's going to take a lot of vulnerability on really both of your parts, for this person to either come forward or for you to just even open up your heart space, or just a conversation that needs to take place, obviously, for the two of you to just kind of make any headway here. So let's get into the messages, you guys. The very first question is, what is the current energy of your connection? Okay. What is the current energy of your connection? This deck right here is called the Energy Oracle cards. So what is the current energy of this connection? Kind of like what energies are flying around right now in the energy field between you and this person. Let's look at this. What is in the energy of this connection currently? Oh, we have the Angel of Balance. So what this reminds me of, you guys, is the Temperance card. So let me tell you right now, what's in the energy field is that your spirit team actually is working with the both of you in order to create a reconciliation. So a lot of things are actually happening behind the scenes currently. That is what I'm picking up on first and foremost. It's like if you guys are asking with your spirit to help guide you, or work on some sort of healing, things like that. This is definitely taking place, but a balancing of the scales, a reconciliation between the two of you is in the works. It might not be happening right now in the physical, but something is definitely taking place in the energy field, okay? So there's guidance around it. If you guys are picking up on some sort of signs, that your person might be communicating with you, or you're picking up on telepathy, their thoughts, dreaming about them, all of these things are taking place. What else do we have? Ooh, we have the Goddess of the Moon. So there's some kind of an energy here. If you're a divine feminine watching this video, which most of my viewers are, you're definitely connected to this person through dreams. Oh my gosh. You're connected to them through telepathy, psychic communication. It's all here. Intuitively, you might be receiving downloads, and there could be certain phases of the moon where it's really amplified, you guys, is what I'm seeing here. So definitely pay attention to what comes in on, just like the full moon especially. Okay, definitely. That's pretty cool. So if you're a divine feminine, you're very psychically connected to this person, and you're probably able to send them messages and energy too. You're very gifted in that area. What else? Oh, we have the Magician and the Mirror. Ooh, so I feel like this is the Priestess, the High Priestess, and this is the Magician. Okay. So, different tarot cards are counterparts. Everyone interprets them differently, but I do see the Magician as being a magical individual, and I also see the High Priestess as being a magical individual. So to me, this is like a counterpart type of energy for sure. So, and you could see 52, 53, it's a match. Okay. And so I feel like both of you guys are being represented here, the feminine and the masculine. You guys are both trying to manifest something when it comes to this connection. So I kind of feel like this particular energy that you guys are both experiencing right now seems to be in another realm. It seems to be like you're thinking about each other, you're dreaming about each other, your higher selves are connected, but there is obviously some sort of a hang up in the physical world. So there's like not really a physical relationship or a physical connection that's taking place right now. Obviously there was at one time, but it seems like what's kind of hanging in the balance here is this separation. So both of you guys are kind of like looking at yourselves, especially the masculine in the situation is looking at himself in the mirror and trying to figure out how he is going to conjure up some sort of a change in this connection. Yeah, so you guys are both very connected to source, I'm picking up on here. We have the woman holding a coin. So I feel like this is the feminine in the physical world. The woman that's holding a coin is basically trying to figure out who she is, what she's doing in the world. This is very much of an Empress vibe to me, or a Queen of Pentacles vibe. Somebody who's working on themselves. Maybe they're running their own business. You know, they're just taking care of their responsibilities, all of the above. So I feel feminine. It's not like all you're doing is sitting around pining away over this person from the past, waiting for them to return. No, I actually see that you are taking care of business. The cat always indicates to me like independence, but the cat is usually with the Queen of Wands, I believe, and even the High Priestess. So there's like a magical vibe to you as well. So you could be like a spirit, like running a spiritual practice, or you're just very empowered. You're empowering yourselves. You might be mentoring other people. You're a kind of person that people look up to. You show the way for other people. So you're definitely sitting on your throne. That's for sure. You're in your power here. Okay. All right, let's see what else. And we have the Angel of Strength. So we have the Angel of Balance and the Angel of Strength. So what is the Strength card as a whole? It is about unconditional love, but it's also about forgiveness. It takes more strength to forgive someone rather than to, you know, hate someone for what they've done. So there's this level of forgiveness that's going to have to take place in this connection. So if this has not taken place yet, you know, if the two of you were to come together and you still can't forgive this person, or you're not ready to speak to them, that might be a lot of reasons why this is in the energy field, because this has to take place on an energetic level first. This healing or working on this particular issue has to take place in this other realm before it actually makes its way to the 3D realm. So I feel like your angels, you guys definitely have some angels around you. We can see this with these two angels. These angels around you that are trying to balance your, like balance whatever indiscretions you guys have, either with yourselves or each other, and also becoming stronger individuals. Now, of course, the Strength card is also about, it's about confidence, and it's also about reminding you that sometimes strength is about reserving your energy, like putting your strength on reserve, or restraining yourself. Sometimes people feel like if somebody isn't doing something, it's because they don't really want to do it. And that's true to a degree, but sometimes it takes more strength to pull back and not make a move when maybe you want to, than it does to just do something that you feel on impulse. So I feel like there could be some misinterpretation as well in this connection, that people are looking at this and saying, well, this person hasn't come forward. This person hasn't done this. This person hasn't done that. They must not care. And I feel like it's actually taken a lot of strength on someone's part to really hold back in this situation. So that might be something that needs to be balanced out with someone, is really thinking about, you know, somebody's motives and not misinterpreting someone's motives or like lack of action here. But I do feel with this woman holding a coin, it doesn't mean that you hold power over this person, feminine, but I do feel like you actually hold a lot more power in the situation than you believe or even realize. Okay. It's almost like you hold the cards here. The ball is, I don't feel it's in your court. I feel like it's definitely in this person's court to come to you. It's like you're not waiting around for this, but I do feel like you're in a position, and it's a very strong position, to where when they do come back, you'll be ready, is what I'm seeing here. You've put a lot of your strength on reserve. You've balanced out a lot of your stuff. And so when this person is basically ready to make a move towards you, and it will require them to have a lot of confidence to face you, then I'm getting here that this is something that perhaps can be resolved. So quite a bit of information here. So let's go ahead and get some more. Let's go into the Oracle of the Mermaids deck here and see what else we need to know. What else is the current energy of this connection? Okay, so this right here is about divination. And this is about shells. So shells can be vessels that hold water. This could also be, a vessel that holds the body. So I just feel like this is soul energy. I really do. Water, emotions, soul energy. And there's obviously something here about what's happening in the higher realms versus the physical realm. So I feel like the communication between the two of you is actually happening on this higher dimensional level than it is in the physical world. So this is kind of like all you guys have to rely upon is what you're getting from a spiritual like download, or maybe using divination tools, perhaps, readings like this, or just, your dreams, or just the things that come to you, the signs that you're seeing. So this is kind of where the communication is currently at. I don't want to say it's stuck here. It's just, this is where it's at. It's not taking place in the physical. And we have sisterhood. So there are other people involved. I don't want to say it's third party unless that resonates with you, but that could also be something that is here. Okay. It doesn't mean it has to be a problem either. It just means that there's this other people to consider in this situation. Okay. It may be that there are other people that influence the situation, or that are, a factor is what I'm getting here. So that there are other people that are involved in this situation. Could even be information coming from someone. Someone is gathering information from either a family member or a friend or someone that they trust about this connection. Someone's talking to someone about this connection. So if they're not talking to you, they're talking to someone about you, and vice versa. So now we have yearning. Yeah, you guys are definitely yearning for each other. You're not wanting the separation. Because it says here, undesired separation. You don't want this separation. You're actually yearning to come back and to experience that reconciliation. Other people might be involved in this reconciliation. Somebody may use someone to get a message to the other person. Someone might reach out to someone that might create that gateway for, that reconciliation or conversation. That could be it. Somebody could feel someone out through another person to see where they're at. That could happen. It could be happening right now. We have receptivity. Remember, this right here is the vulnerability skull. And so this is what it's going to take. It's going to take one to be vulnerable and to open up their heart space and to be receptive to allow this back in. You can see here, this bird is coming in with a present. It's a gift. So when this happens, you guys, this is actually a gift from the universe. That's what I'm getting with this. So you definitely don't want to knock this when it comes in. That doesn't mean that all has to be forgiven and that you just receive this individual with open arms and it's all water under the bridge. No, obviously some sort of conversation is going to need to take place. People are going to have to take responsibility. They're going to have to be accountable for their actions. There might be apologies that are due. So it doesn't mean that all those things go away just because we need to be open to this. But I feel like you guys are watching this video because you would want this to happen. You're open to a reconciliation. You're open to a conversation. Even though some people, when I presented that question on social media, were like, I would tell that person to buzz off. And some people are entitled to feel that way. But I feel like if you're watching a video like this, taking the time to kind of invest in a video like this, you are receptive to this person returning to your life. That's what I'm getting here. And it's kind of like if you've prayed for something, you've asked the universe to help you with something. And it actually comes to you in an answered prayer, and then you just shit all over it by saying, no, I don't want this. It's kind of like, that just doesn't, it kind of goes against everything. So this is about really being open to this idea that this person is going to return. And what will you do? And what will you say? Are you ready for this? Is this what you really want? Is this what you're really looking for? Do you still have things that you need to work on? Are there some things that you still need to kind of balance out in your own life? So I feel like the energy it's like we feel it, we know it's coming, but this is an opportunity for us to really get ourselves prepared. And I feel feminine because this is you, okay? This message is coming to you. This person is saying, I'm back, which is why I labeled this reading that. I'm back. They're presenting this to you. You're not coming to them. So you're receptive to them coming back, and they're presenting with some sort of an opportunity, conversation, gift, all of the above. Yeah, so guide. This right here to me is the spiritual guidance that you are both receiving about this connection. So your guides are here to help you, and there are two guides, and we have the angel of balance and we have the angel of strength. So balance and strength, those particular spirit guides represent those energies. So I don't know what that means to you. This could be, I just have to put it out there, temperance, which is what I really picked up on for the angel of balance, Sagittarius energy, strength, Leo's energy. Doesn't have to be a Sag and Leo, but there's fire energy here. There's some sort of a fire element that is present. You know, there's a fire that's lit. It's kind of like this flame did not go out. The flames are still burning in this connection. It's the message I'm getting here. All right, so let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. This is called Mermaid Tarot. Wow, Two of Cups, you guys. Look at this. This beautiful image here. There's still a lot of emotion here. There's still very much a connection. And I feel like the Two of Cups represents a connection that may have been short-lived, or it may have been long ago, you know. Maybe you guys never had an opportunity to get to the Ten of Cups. Maybe you guys, you know, definitely when you first met, you had this chemistry, you had this connection, but something happened, obviously. So I just feel like there's unfinished business still in this connection. There is still a connection here. Obviously, this is a mermaid deck, so it makes sense that you've got one person that's in water and you have the other person that's on land. So to me, this is a spiritual world, and this right here is the physical world, and you guys are kind of somewhere in between. It's kind of like this, you know, mermaid she would need to come onto that boat in order for them to live out their lives together. So there needs to be a transition from one dimension to the next. And I feel like right now your connection is sort of residing in this other realm. Okay. So there's definitely a connection here. You guys are both giving each other your energy. You're picking up on each other's energy while in this separation. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles could be that gift that I was talking about. Somebody actually coming in, thinking about how they're going to present themselves, for sure. Somebody knows that they need to come in and they need to take some sort of action. It can't just be words. Communication will be great, yes, but there needs to be some sort of actions behind those words. There needs to be some kind of just movement behind those words. There just has to be, or else this is something where it's just words and anybody can say words. There needs to be something specific here. So there is that. But the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning, a fresh new start, and it's a solid start. So there is potential here. We do have the Queen of Cups. So to me, again, this is very much this like high priestess, psychic, feminine, who's very tuned in, you guys. I feel like this is you, the person watching the video. This is Cancer's energy. So Cancer is connected to the moon, and we got Goddess of the Moon. That's you. You're the feminine in this situation. You are receiving a lot of messages psychically, intuitively, telepathically. You're connected to spirit. You're also connected to this person's energy. So you're picking up on a lot of their emotions. You might be an empath, so you could also be absorbing a lot of their emotions as well. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, people are still holding on here. Neither one of you have let go of each other. There's still an opportunity to come together in the physical world. But I do feel like there's something blocking your physical reconnection right now. Okay, and it could be because someone still needs to let go of some aspect of their life, some false sense of security, or they need to let go of their anger, or they need to let go of, it could even be another relationship that's in the way, if that resonates. But there's definitely something here where we need to let go of something in order to make room for this in the physical world. And we have the Ace of Swords. So we have 2 aces here, you guys. You can see the ace. There is this rope that's just lightly, loosely over that sword. You can actually just slip that sword right out from under that rope. You don't even need to cut it. I mean, this is ready to go pretty much. All people need to do is they need to make the decision to take that sword and to create some sort of communication. So I feel like communication is obviously key here in the physical world, in order for the 2 of you to even be able to get on the page of reconciliation. Somebody just needs to speak. Somebody just needs to reach out. Okay. And this is all what's being, I feel like you, the feminine, you're psychically picking up on what this person wants to communicate, what they want to say, what they want to do, how they want to present themselves. It's just not happening in the physical. So you're picking up on a lot of this stuff prematurely is what I'm picking up on there. Okay, so that's the energy right now that is flying around this connection. So the second one is, what is this person thinking of right now when it comes to you? So what are their specific thoughts about you and this connection? I think this is called the Sacred Forest Oracle. Yeah. We have playfulness, elves. So playfulness, to me, this is like a 6 of Cups card, the sun, childhood, happiness, fun, the past. So they do think a lot about the past, you guys. And they think a lot about like a time where the 2 of you guys used to have a lot of fun together, when things were much more playful, when things were much lighter, because it seems like things have gotten very heavy, burdensome, and very dark between the 2 of you. Not really between the 2 of you, just the circumstances. We have Guardians of the Land, protection. Okay, so if your person played with your heart, they think about how they wish that they could turn things around and protect your heart, meaning they wish they could have done things differently. So I'm getting here a regret. And you do have the right to protect yourself from this person. Just because the blast from the past comes back and says, I'm back, does not necessarily mean that you have to play into anything, that you have to play this, I don't want to use the word game, but you don't have to play this game again. You always have the free will to say no to anyone that comes back into your life. Because when I post these readings, sometimes people do take to the comments and say, I don't want this person back anyway. So, it's kind of like, okay, great. Because, you don't have to have this person back in your life. But I'm assuming people that are wanting to watch these types of readings, it's because they really truly believe that they will come back together with this person one day. But that's just what I'm getting from this. I'm sorry that I played with your heart. I wish that I would have protected you. I wish that I would have protected you from me, or from a time in my life where I was just playful and just not as serious. That's what I'm picking up on. So they reflect back on the time. They reflect back on a time when they may have played with your heart and that they didn't protect you when they should have. Yeah, we have refugee. So to me, this is about somebody who is, you're coming in, you're protecting that, refuge, like you're coming in and you're helping someone, you're protecting them. That's just really what that is for me. So that's just what I'm getting here. They very much think of now and what they would want you to experience with them, which is somebody that you would be safe with, not somebody that is going to play you or play with your heart. This person could have been a player in the past. And it looks to me like they think about you and this connection, and they think about how they actually want to protect you, and they want to, keep you safe, is what that energy is to me. We have patience, and they think about how this might be a process. And I like this because people that realize that things take time, healing takes time, trust is earned. It's not just immediately deserved in one apology, that this is a process. And I just like to see that this person thinks about these things. They also are they're not trying to rush in, which is why we did see that angel of strength here. And that angel of strength is kind of reminding them, just because you want something, don't act on impulse. Really think about it. Think about the impact that it's going to have. Think about where this person might be. Think about what they might feel or what they might be going through or what they have going on. So I do feel like this person is connected into their patience, not only with what they want to do, but also when it comes to reconciling with you. Patient with the process, patience during that process. We have expansion. They are looking to grow with you for sure. We do have the season of summer, so that could be significant here. Let me make sure I didn't skip any other seasons. Yeah, we have the season of summer. Depending on where you're at in the world, but they want to grow. They do. They want to grow. They want to move beyond this. They don't want to stay stuck in this energy any longer. Okay, so they are looking for some sort of expansion from this entire situation. All right, this is the wild wisdom of the fairy oracle. What else is this person thinking of right now when it comes to you and them? Okay, we have dark moon. I mean, like I said before, you guys went through a dark period for sure, okay? And the phase that you guys are in right now, it's kind of like dark moon. They're not quite sure where you guys stand. They're kind of in the dark. Even though goddess of the moon, which is you guys, you are sending this person messages. And so I do feel like they do get glimpses of this. But the key words here are maturing, growing up, introspection, and knowing thyself. This person, I feel, has definitely gone through some sort of shadow work, dark night of the soul. And so this is something that has actually helped them to grow and mature. They've really gone within themselves very deeply and figured out who they are. So they feel like they know themselves so much better now. So this could be an individual where it's been a long time since you've seen them or heard from them. And we have the secret path. So this right here is an irresistible pull towards you. They do feel that. They feel like you are a part of their destined path. It does say secret, so this is secret from you. This is something that they've held from you for quite some time. They have felt a pull or a draw towards you and your connection for quite some time. And they've kept you in the dark about it, and they've kept this a secret. They may have had to do this because there could have been other people involved in their lives, that they were involved with, while they were feeling these things towards you and kind of trying to figure it out. But they definitely feel pulled towards you in this lifetime. And we have the beauty's truth. They just want to bring you the truth, actually. They do want to have some sort of physical encounter with you, for sure. They see you as very beautiful. They see you as very divine. They see you as somebody that has a lot of integrity, that speaks your truth. And they're very attracted to that, because that might not be where they were at before when you knew them, but they're realizing as they mature that quality is very, very rare. People that know themselves enough to just speak their truth and be authentic. And that's who you are. And that is one of the things that they're most attracted to you for. Stolen in her sleep. Very interesting. Okay, so this is the thing. This is only going to resonate for some of you guys out there. They almost feel like you've been stolen from them. Stolen while they were asleep, while they were not awake, while they were unaware of you and this connection, that you were stolen from them. So some of you could be with someone else. Please only take that if that's your situation. But what I'm seeing here is that when this person was asleep, whether you're with someone or not, when they were unaware of themselves, when they were kind of still in that dark phase, you got away from them. So you are the one that got away. That's how they see you. And we have child of the moon. Look, forgiveness. So remember, I was talking about how forgiveness is crucial in this connection. You can't move forward unless there is forgiveness. And I just feel kind of like a child when I think about myself in the past and all this stupid shit that I've done, or the terrible things that I've said and how I've hurt other people. Obviously you grow. you grow, you mature, you learn, and you change. It would be awful for somebody to basically make a judgment call on me of something I did when I was, let's just say, a freaking teenager versus now that I'm almost in my 50s. You know what I mean? So this could be something where a long time ago, this person in a way was a child, but they've really grown through a lot of different phases in their life. Child of the moon. So there's a lot of phases that they've had to go through, a lot of cycles that they've had to clear up and close up. And it's caused them to really look at themselves and think about everything that they've done and everything that they wish to change. So they want to transcend your connection. And I feel like this person has really transcended from their ego to more of their heart space. And they want to share that with you. All right, this right here is called Tarot of the Hidden Realms. King of Pentacles. It might even be, you guys, that they actually want to come together and have some sort of they want to birth something with you. Now, it may not be that they want to actually have a child with you. They could have a child, you could have children, or they want to have children, but if it's not physically possible, it could be that they just want to build a life with you. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's very serious. They're much older, or they're much more mature. They're much wiser. They're more stable. They know what they want. They're looking to either provide or to create some sort of sense of foundation. So that's who this person is now. So they're looking at you as somebody that they want to reconnect with and want to have more of a stable life together. If this person in their younger years could not offer that to you, it seems like something that they can offer to you now. We do have the Emperor, so that's just confirming again that if this is a masculine that you guys were dealing with, this person has stepped more into their power. They're more instead of being like a man-child, they're more of this divine masculine being. They've stepped into the power of the divine masculine. We have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, I feel, is you now. We had you coming through as like that goddess of the moon, high priestess, very watery, Queen of Cups, very watery again. Now you're coming through as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is definitely somebody who she's got her sword on her lap. So your person knows that when they come towards you, that you're stronger, you're older, you're wiser, you've changed too. And that they are going to have to try to get through and penetrate some of that hard exterior that you rightly so have against them for whatever happened here. There is going to have to be some sort of conversation. It may be that they need to apologize for something, or they need to explain themselves in some way. But they I feel, are looking at you as a serious person. They're looking at you as somebody, they're not going to insult your intelligence. They actually respect you, and they respect your mind. They respect your position, and they're not trying to mess with you or play with you. But they see, you're the Queen of Cups though. So there's definitely this Queen of Cups mode. You're very loving, you're very intuitive, you're very empathic, you're very nurturing, loving. This is you. This is who your person knows you to be. But you're also the Queen of Swords. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think both queens, very balanced in both of these energies, is really good. It's a really good, strong stance just in life in general. But especially if you're needing to have a conversation with someone and it's going to be a very emotional conversation, you are going to need to have your wits about you, and you are going to need to hold healthy boundaries. And you are going to have to speak your truth, okay? And not be super emotional about the situation. So this person sees you as the lovely Queen of Cups, but they also know that they might be met with the Queen of Swords first. Might take a little bit to get to that Queen of Cups that they know you to be. And then we have the King of Wands. Oh my gosh, so we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Now, some of you guys, this could be that they're in a relationship and you're in a relationship. There's third party on both sides. That could be it. So they're looking at you as, I'm with someone, This is maybe the mother of my children. This is somebody that I've just been with forever. It's more of a business arrangement, but you're the person that's truly in my heart. That could be it for some of you guys. It might not be for everybody. But I just feel like this King of Wands has really found themselves. The King of Wands is also Leo's energy, which came up earlier with the Strength card. And to me, this is about somebody that has the confidence in coming through and facing the Queen of Swords. If anybody's going to face the Queen of Swords, it's either going to be the King of Wands for me or the King of Swords. The King of Wands definitely has the confidence to face her. Okay, the King of Cups, he may be too emotional. The Queen or the King of Pentacles, he might be too practical. He might not be, he might not have what it takes to be able to penetrate that Queen of Swords. But the King of Wands and the King of Swords, definitely. Okay. That's just my opinion. So anyways, this is how your person sees you. They see you as somebody right now where they are going to have to face you, and they are going to have to bring their truth, and they are going to have to bring it to the table in order to even get even to have the conversation with you. So they're very aware of this, you guys, for sure. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to shift over onto the extended version. So if you guys are interested in meeting me over there, click on the link in the description box down below. We're going to take a look at the details of your future encounter with this person. So place, time, signs, etc. Then we're going to see what are the words that this person is going to bring your way and the outcome of this reunion. So hopefully you guys meet me over there. And thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.